Hello guys, welcome back to another Mauzaïc recipe video. Today we'll be making the Mauritian fried noodles. It's a very easy recipe, so let's dive in straight. The first thing that you have to do is taking your chicken breast. I will really advise you taking chicken breast and not other pieces of chicken so that we don't want any bones in there. So you marinate your chicken with some salt. Here I'm using my usual pink Himalayan salt. I will then add some pepper to it and let that sit for around 10 to 15 minutes. Just marinate it well. I will then marinate my shrimps. So here I have some baked shrimps that I bought. Same again, I'm going to add some pink Himalayan salt and some black pepper to it. And these two I will let it sit for around 10 to 15 minutes. When you're marinating those two, you can actually put that in the refrigerator so that the spices get mixed well. I'm then going to take 4 eggs. As you can see, I'm just breaking them and I'm going to just mix it well. Then in a non-stick pan, I am going to add around 1 to 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil. I'm going to let this warm up a bit and I will proceed by adding my chicken breast. So you just have to fry them till it's golden, and you will see it's chicken breast, and chicken breast does not take too much time to cook. So it just takes around 10 to 15 minutes to just become brown and crispy. In the same pan, I am going to add in some butter. This one I'm going to fry the shrimps, so I really prefer frying my shrimps in butter. But if you want, you can fry your shrimps in the oil that you have. But one thing that I've seen so far is that when you fry your shrimps in butter, they really get a nice flavor, and I really want my shrimps to get the nice flavor, so that's why I really recommend you using butter to fry your shrimps. And as the chicken breast, shrimp stew doesn't take much time, and if you let that cook for too much, it will become spongy and chewy. Like, we don't want these, we want this nice texture of the shrimp. So when it turns out pink, you just get them out of the pan and don't let it cook for too much. in the same pan I am going to fry my eggs. So I just pour in some vegetable oil and I'm going to pour half of the egg portion to the pan. So in one try you can fry 2 eggs. Then once it's got the color like shown in the video, you have to cut the eggs into stripes like these and cut it into half. These will be used to place on top of the noodles. So we'll cut it into strips and we keep it aside. So after cutting my eggs, I proceed then by cutting my vegetables. So here I'm cutting my carrots into bâtonnets. I'm slicing my cabbage very thinly with a knife. I am then cutting my kimchi into small pieces. I am then going to pour in around 2 to 3 tablespoons of vegetable oil in a non-stick wok. So fried noodles is usually fried in a wok like this, and this is one of the specialties that of the fried noodles. So it's usually cooked in this big wok to get really the flavor and the cooking style of it. So if you don't have a wok, you can use any other pan, but I really recommend you having a wok for this. I am then going to add in my cabbage and carrot and let these 2 veggies fry for a bit. After 4 to 5 minutes of stir frying those veggies, I am then going to add in my chicken breast and the shrimp that we prepared earlier. So if you don't want to add all of it, you can preserve some of the shrimps for decoration or to place it on top. I'm then going to mix the chicken, the shrimps and the veggies well. I will then add my kimchi to the mix in the wok, and you have to stir it well so that all the ingredients mix well together. am then going to add in some salt. So here, as usual, I'm using my pink Himalayan salt. If you don't have it, use the other salt that you have. And I'm going to add as well some black grounded pepper, and you mix well the mixture. I am then going to add in some sesame oil. Yet again, the sesame oil will bring some extra flavor and taste to the noodles. So if you want, you can skip this, but I love to add it, so I'm going to add a bit of the sesame oil. Just make sure that you don't add too much of it because sesame oil is quite strong in flavor. So just add a few droplets of it. I then will pour in my fresh noodles. So here in Mauritius, you get fresh noodles in supermarkets and in stores. So if you don't have fresh noodles, or you find that you can't access fresh noodles, then you can use noodles that you get already in packets. But fresh noodles have another taste to it, and I really had to go to the supermarket to get my noodles. So fresh ones are really yummy for this dish, so use fresh ones. I will then mix well the noodles with the vegetables. As you can see, I'm using a wooden fork to mix it well. I will then add in my dark soy sauce. So here I'm using dark soy sauce. You can use light soy sauce or any mushroom sauce that you want. I really prefer dark one as it really brings the color to it, but if you don't have dark, use the light one. So after doing some arm work with the noodles, I am then going to add in my eggs. So these are the eggs that we have prepared earlier and preserved. So here I am adding my egg strips on the top of the noodles, and here you have the easily prepared Mauritian fried noodles with easily accessible ingredients, very easy recipe, easily done, and there's no much big preparation in there. And here is your fried noodles. Enjoy!